If I ask you what is the biggest problems that our generation is facing today, you might say inadequate employment opportunities, mental health issues, changes in environment, global warming, but you're all wrong. So the biggest struggle that our generation is going through is not doing justice to the gender roles that are assigned to us at birth. Worry not, I am an expert on everything. So today I will tell you how you can be man enough or woman enough as per your specific gender. A little surprise for you today. Today you'll not only be hearing from one expert, but two. We'll be joined by a very intellectual, smart and logical young man named YogiOabs. He has a lot to say and I think we can learn so much from him. So let's begin. So I see this video by him titled, "What is a Feminine Woman? A Man's Perspective." I am so excited to learn this because I cannot wait to be feminine enough to a man, because that is the whole point of my life.
What is a feminine woman? She is a woman who is feminine.
What is a feminine woman?
A woman who is feminine.
When you don't know the answer to the question in exam and you're like, कुछ तो लिख ही देती हूँ, क्या पता marks मिल जाएं.
Feminine women threaten the masculinized woman, the feminists.
Yes. If you thought that feminists were fighting for equal rights or against the patriarchal stereotypes, agendas, and those inequalities, no, my friend. Feminists are fighting against feminine women because they pose the biggest threat to this feminist movement.
Question of how do you become a more feminine woman has been the most frequently asked question over the past 2 weeks on this channel.
You know what's the most frequently asked question on my channel? What's in those drawers? Well, you're not finding anytime soon. Keep guessing.
Why is a man telling you this? What are his qualifications, you might be wondering?
Well, who else is better to tell me how to be a woman than a man, right?
The first one is that as a masculine man, I tend to attract feminine women. It's chemistry. There's positive, there's negative. They attract each other.
It's chemistry, you guys. Masculine men are positive and feminine women are not negative. Feminine women are positive and masculine men are negative. Wait, no, that doesn't sound right either. It's chemistry, you guys. Like, go fucking read science or something. I don't know.
Now, the second qualification I have is I lived in Portland, Oregon for 3.5 years.
What? Let me check again. I think I heard it wrong.
I lived in Portland, Oregon for 3.5 years.
So living at a certain location can make you qualified for something?
Portland was that the men were more feminine looking. They were skinnier.
Skinny men? I've never seen those in my life. सारे पोर्टलैंड में रह रहे होंगे तभी नहीं दिखे मेरे को.
The girls these guys were dating were maybe a little bit more overweight. They didn't look feminine to me. They weren't appealing to me.
Number one tip that I'm getting is to be feminine, you have to be appealing to YogiOabs. So if you're overweight, lose that fucking weight.
These women and I just didn't get along too well. She could detect that, oh, this guy's got that natural masculinity. That's a threat to me.
You might say that these women just didn't want to take any shit from him, but no. They were threatened by his masculinity.
I'd like to share with you a specific woman who just blew my socks off. One thing she said that really separated her from the other women I dated in Portland, she said, "Oh, I'm kind of sad you're going to leave." And right there, I said, wow, no one's ever said that to me.
I wonder why.
And the weakness of the feminine is exactly what makes her so unique. Her having to say sorry all the time, being insecure, being a little bit shy, uncomfortable.
So girls, what makes us unique is saying sorry all the time. So keep saying sorry all the time. All the time. Stay insecure because fuck confidence. That is for feminists. And stay shy and uncomfortable. I feel like I'm listening to Mr. Sonu but in English again. No? Nahin?
Society keeps telling you, oh, you can be strong like a man, never cry, just push through all obstacles, be a champion, be a lady boss.
No, you cannot be a champion or a lady boss and you cannot overcome obstacles, because if you do, then you're not a feminine woman. So don't do those things.
I saw a girl that I was interested in sitting by herself. I went up to her and I said hello. I said I shouldn't be going up to girls when they're sitting at tables. She happened to be actually a English professor at Portland State University. Mistake.
Huge mistake. These educated women are so hard to deal with. They never say sorry all the time. They only apologize when they do something wrong, but not all the time. They are not insecure. I don't know why, but they have this stupid confidence in them for some reason. And then they are never shy. Like if they don't feel comfortable, if you go and say hi to them, they just tell you that, hey, you should not do that and I'm not feeling comfortable. Like, what's up with that? Where is that shyness? Where is that uncomfortableness, huh?
Because of LGBT culture acceptance, women who are rejects of femininity are able to express themselves in a certain way and create alternate identities that can be accepted by other social groups.
I know, right? Like, what the fuck do you mean that you can express any way you want yourself to and you can accept yourself? Fucking pieces of shit.
To the masculinized feminist, she feels that there's some kind of subordination, maybe economic subordination. Oh, I have to rely upon a man. I don't want to do that. Well, go figure.
You don't want to depend on a man for economic resources? Well, get off, loser. Get yourself a degree or something. Get education like a fucking loser. The best thing about YogiOabs is that he not only informs us and enlightens us about what femininity and what being a woman is, but he's also an activist for women. So in this video, he is giving us 5 things that we should normalize for women. Let's check it out.
They tweeted just the other day what we need to normalize for men. Crying, sharing the care. This is a serious form of emotional abuse towards men today that is making them feel afraid of expressing themselves.
You might think that the tweet was referring to the opposite, that they were actually encouraging men to be more expressive. That's why you are a dumbass and he's an intellectual. Let's listen to what he has to say.
1. Crying. It's already normal for men to cry. Men are capable of crying. But to say that you want to see them cry all the time, well, that's not actually ever going to be normal.
That's what these feminists want. They just want to see men cry all the time for no reason at all.
It is not normal for men because men have to stand up and use their superior strength to protect women.
I love me a man with superior strength.
But women have to rely on that strength, and one way they do that is by crying because they look cute and they look like they need help. They look weak.
And here I was thinking that my ex left me because he saw me crying and he realized how ugly I actually am. No, I look cute and weak and adorable while I'm crying.
Sharing the care. Men don't really care enough to hold open the door for women because women have told men that they're strong enough to open really heavy doors. The reality is that they're not. A lot of doors are too heavy for women to open. A lot of jars are closed too tight for women to open. And men need to care about women to open those jars.
You all might be wondering कि नूर तू हर वीडियो एक ही कमरे में एक ही जगह पे बैठ के क्यों बनाती है? Well guys, जो दरवाज़ा है मेरे पीछे, I don't have enough strength to open it. मेरा भाई आया था 3 महीने पहले, उसने खोला था, तब मैं बाहर गई थी. तब से तो बस मैं इसी कमरे में बंद हूँ. ना जार खुलते हैं खाना बनाने को, ना दरवाज़ा खुलता है बाहर जाने को. जिंदगी खराब हो गई है मेरी तो.
Showing emotions. Now, I show emotions sometimes.
वही तो, if you see all his videos, there is like such a range of emotions.
I think they do it because they want to feel better about themselves and their natural insecurities and inferiorities towards men. Namely that men are stronger than women and can withstand more pressure and tough situations.
What do you mean that women go through periods and cramps once every month and still carry through their daily activities and daily tasks and works and studies and everything? And on top of that, some women also choose to give childbirth and go through that pain that is almost killer. Who's a strong gender? Men, according to YogiOabs.
Don't get me wrong, women can certainly fight through adversity, but men are expected to. We are expected to get through those things.
Yeah, and don't come at him with the, oh, you and women is just trying to get rid of those expectations. No, 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 no.
Seeking help. I think men do like to seek help, but not with feminist and leftist psychotherapists and counselors.
Psychotherapists and counselors?
ये manly नहीं है यार, girly है.
Sharing feelings. Well, all the friends I've ever had in my life are totally comfortable sharing their feelings with me. They don't want to do it with you because you're a girl. Well, you're not really going to understand the male experience.
Yeah, क्या मतलब तुम्हारे साथ feelings share करेंगे तो तुम उनको अच्छे से understand कर पाओगी और उनको support कर पाओगी the way they need it. No, fucking girl, stay in your fucking lane. Not just this, further in the video, YogiOabs also tell us the things that we should actually normalize for women.
The first one is obedience. Women need to be obedient to men in a marriage.
Yes, be obedient to your husband. Do whatever he says, follow his instructions, be his slave, be obedient to him.
Loyalty. Loyalty is really important.
You might think that loyalty is important for both men and women, but it is okay for men to do whatever they want. But for women, we must normalize loyalty. Yes.
Next thing we need to normalize is respect. Women need to respect men, even aggressive men like myself.
Yes, ditch the stupid ideology that respect is earned. You as a woman, I as a woman, we should respect all the men, even if they are aggressive, like him.
But when they don't have that respect, a couple things happen. They drop out of society, they become rejects, they turn to drugs, pornography, whatever it is. They find a wife in Vietnam.
Yeah, so if a man is becoming a drug addict, alcoholic, going around, sleeping around with people, whose fault is it? A woman's fault. Because obviously, what the fuck is accountability for your own actions? No.
The last thing we need to normalize for women is for them to keep their stupid opinions to themselves and just let men lead.
Exactly. Don't fucking go around opening your stupid mouths to give your opinion to men. Just keep them to yourself. They don't need it. They are strong and superior. They don't need your stupid opinions about anything. They know better about what a woman is, what womanhood is, and about every other topic on the planet too. So keep your stupid opinion in your fucking... Okay. I'm sorry. I'm done. I cannot keep this sarcasm more up. On a serious note though, as a man, woman, or any other gender on the spectrum, we as human beings should be free to be ourselves without the big worry of how to appeal the other gender. As long as you're not hurting other people, you can do and express your feelings however you want. I'll just end this video by saying, be honest with yourself, with your feelings, your emotions, and most importantly, be compassionate towards others and yourself. Thank you for joining me in witnessing this Pada Likha English version of Mr. Sonu. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!